I'm sitting here thinking because this whole Cassidy versus Goods thing, you know what I'm saying, just moved the whole battle rap perspective to another idea for Philly. I'm saying for Philly because in my mind, especially now, it's always been like Philly versus New York. A lot of people see that, but you know, can't really put a idea or thought on it because it's not really a lot of Philly representation in that battle rap URL shit. And again, shout out to Goods. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to K Shine. Shout out to Tay Rock. You know what I mean? Shout out to all them hot rappers in the URL. In no way am I talking down to them or about them. Shout out to Smack. You know what I mean? But I can remember back when Too Raw for the Streets was real popular. When that shit was jumping in Philly. You know what I mean? Big Star with the camera, pulling up on all the rappers, all the Philly rappers, unsigned talent, and letting them go for the recording for the DVD. You know what I mean? Some of that stuff was presented in battle form as well. I remember the Philly versus New York battle. That was the first time I got to hear Fox Five, and he's from New York. He battled Shellyano out there in the playground or like yeah, it looked like a basketball court or something. And Fox Five was cooking that shit, dog. He reminded me of like Oskeen, I mean Sparks from State Property. But Shellyano screamed him up out of that playground. You know what I mean? Who was out there? I think Reed Dollars and Young Hot from Philly. You know what I mean? They groundbreakers or pioneers rather. You know what I mean? They were there in the early beginnings. A whole bunch. And I don't know if these dudes wanted to just try to strictly get signed. You know what I mean? It wasn't a thing where I think they was working on demos and going for record labels. There's no record labels in Philly, so you would have to be picked up by another company outside of Philly. And during them times, all the record companies had Philly representation. You know what I mean? Timberland had Miss J, State Property. I mean, Jay Z had the Philly niggas. He had T.I. I think he was fishing. Was he fishing for Meek yet? I don't know. But, if you put your mind and think back in '02, '01, '02, all the videos had somebody wearing something from Philly in it, a Sixers jersey or hat, Philly's jersey or hat, you know what I mean? Something from Philly, Mesquite shirt, or they had a Philly artist and their production crew, or, their studio sessions, or, somebody waiting to come out, developing. I think Dr. Dre was working with a Philly artist from Germantown, Gage. His name stood for Germantown Ave Gotta Eat. I had his mixtape, so I knew he was a person. I never heard of him outside of or in Philly rather, but I had his mixtape somehow. You know what I mean? I'm thinking back to Ace McLeod when he was killing all the mixtapes, hosting. Shout out to Strictly Graphics. But yeah, man, Philly, like we can get back up in this shit, man. Somebody start a league. I know Stiz got his league going. You know what I mean? But I think he still want to rap. He can rap in his league, but let it be a big platform. Like I think Big Star could have a platform as big as Smack, if not bigger. Get everybody on the page. I mean, get the good organizers and Philly rap legends and leaders to play a part in it. And let's do that shit. Like the blueprint is already made and it's easy to get this shit jumping, dog. Philly got plenty of talent. And I think we belong in the forefront of this shit. You know what I mean? Cause Philly got that work. Everybody know it. They don't gotta come here and keep stealing our shit. We can home our own shit and make them come here. You know what I mean? And this ain't no disrespect to anybody. I want to shout out all the unsigned Philly artists, all the underground Philly rappers. I know a lot of them. Shout out to Black De Niro, you know what I mean, Squally Guns. And while I'm mentioning Black, you know, he do his movie production thing. I want y'all to go check out that Backfire. It's on Netflix now. You know what I mean? Or go to his Instagram and hit him up. He probably got some more DVDs that he could get out to people. Brush was his first movie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's time, man. Philly, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Cass, come on back and support too. You know what I mean? Everybody, let's do this shit, man.